Hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully, everybody is doing well. Everybody is out here doing good by themselves and by others. Tamla, what a beautiful you. I'm just stopping in, guys, real quick, just to kind of include you all in on what it is that I'm doing or what I have been doing. I'm not going to create today, but I am going to show you guys some of the things that I did create. Let me brush this off. I broke a little bead, and there's like little pieces of glass on here. Okay, so yeah, it's not gonna be too long. Just real quick, I got a few things I'm actually just doing. I'm since I've been kind of like out of it. You guys haven't heard from me. I don't know about you guys, but I know as a creator, when I create and when I don't create, and it has been a while that I haven't created anything, it's like I gotta kind of get back into the feel of it. It's like I feel like I'm starting off fresh, brand new, and I have no clue of what it is I'm doing sometimes. That's just how I personally feel. So to get back into the groove of things, I may just get here at the little work area, and I'll start creating with something simple. For me, it's something simple, and that's what I actually did. I'm doing just random like little charms, homemade, handmade like little charms. I've used a little coconut shells here, just little random stuff that I have, little beads here. So I'm doing just bits and pieces of that just to get the feel of it. Like I say, get back into the groove of things. So it's just random little beads and stuff that I'm doing because I'm gonna get back into the bracelets. But I did do, and I'll show you guys, wrap bracelets. So this is what I mean by I did something simple. For me, this is simple. To get back into the feel of it. So I just sat and just started doing just wrap bracelets. Okay, I just did a few of them. I didn't do too many of them. So this is one. Now, let me tell you, wrap bracelets, because I use big beads, I tend to, which I love anyhow, I love to make them long because I like the whole effect of it going. It's giving you more wrist coverage. That's what I actually like. I like when it covers up the wrist more. And it's like wrap bracelets already. It's like you have a whole wrist full of bracelets all in one, and it's just one of them. Okay, so you don't have to worry about pairing it up or pairing bracelets together. I mean, you could still, if you want a nice little bold effect or whatever, you could still put a stretch bracelets with it, as far as at the top or at the bottom of the wrist here. But this is one. With this, the memory wire to me was thin, so I doubled the wire. I'll show you guys in another video what I did and how I doubled it. But yeah, the wire is doubled. If you can kind of like see it. Yeah, I think you can see it like that. You see it's double. And not only do I double them with some of them, I only did that because I'm dealing with big beads. And I don't want the just a one little thin wire to be real flimsy. So that's why I doubled them. And not on at the end of it, I take it, and once I twist it one time with the needle nose pliers, I'll go around again. So I'm making like 2 or 3 loops around it. So if you're gonna put any charms at the end, to me it's more secure that way, so you don't have to worry about your charms like sliding through the hoop, or the hoop is coming a little open or anything like that. So that's why I do that. I doubled this one as well. And also, too, my personal opinion is, and this is just something I do, you guys, this is just a suggestion. Again, when you're dealing with big beads, I tend to do more of the loops, simply because, the wrist, I mean, the arm, starting from the wrist on up, it's a different size. So if I'm going to wrap this around my arm, by the time it gets up here, it may be like 10 loops, but it may end up being like 8 loops once you wrap it and then it fits your arm. So I make them long like this, so at least you'll still get a nice amount of coverage on the wrist with these bracelets, okay? That's why I love actually making the real long bracelets with plenty of loops. But I thought this was like really cute. These are some of the painted beads that I had bought from Miss Darlene Knight. And these are some that I had left over. And I was like, you know what? I got some gray beads. So I decided to just put them with the gray and yellow and a little mixture of everything in here. So that is that one. This one here, I doubled this one as well. And I had a hard time with this because I have memory wire that I believe I bought off of Etsy. The memory wire is really thick. I mean, it's really a sturdy wire. It's not like the thin one that I originally had and has been working with that I did the other two wraparounds with. But I still end up doubling it because of this type of bead. These are glass beads, the little African recycled beads and stuff like that. And then you can even see how it snaps back. This is a real sturdy wire. And has a little weight to it. That's another reason why I doubled it, because of the beads are kind of heavy with the whole layering. So I did it like this. You can see it's pretty tight. It's snug. If you have a wrap bracelet and a wire fits a little snug, then you can loosen it up some by working wire. You know, working it and stretching it a little bit. Okay, and then this one I did as well. I did this one. I didn't double this one. I just used, but one, the beads wouldn't allow me to double it, the hole in the bead. But I did use the thick sturdy wire for this one. I didn't go too much up the wrist with this one simply because I ran out of material and I didn't want to add anything else to it because I actually like the look of this one. Okay, so this is that, nice and sturdy. And then this one, just nice, simple. For those of you that don't like the over the top, the large beads and stuff like that, this is nice, simple. Okay. Again, with this one, I choose to do more layering because they're such tiny beads and I want more wrist coverage. Okay. And this one. Now, I have kids, okay, and by me having kids, I'm a parent and stuff like that, I just feel that the kids should look nice as well. And it makes sense if I design jewelry and I do a little over the top for the kids too. So I tend to do this sometimes. I have a young daughter and she likes to go into my stuff. She have a little touchitis when it comes to my jewelry and my materials and all my supplies and stuff. She do have touchitis, so that's what I call it. That's what I've been calling it since my older kids was younger. I call it touchitis because they forever just touch. Everything is just attractive to them. But anyhow, I made the wrap bracelet for younger kids. So this can go for teens as well because it is a wrap bracelet. But I decided to do a little extra with them, you know. I mean, they like to look nice. They like a little bling bling. I guess you can call it a little bling bling for them. But it's age appropriate, which is something that I do. It won't be too grown as far as even for a teen. I won't do too much even for a teen. But yeah, this is that. I use a kid memory wire for this one. Okay, so they do have the little kid size memory wires to fit the wrist. But yeah, but and then this one. This is the last one, guys. This is the last one. I did a little mixture of this here. Now the ones you see, they I just decided, like I said, to sit here and just get back into the feel of things. And I was just sitting and using material that that I didn't have a lot of. So, and I was like, you know what? I'll just make some memory wire bracelets or wrap bracelets with some of the stuff. Just like I said with this one, I didn't have a lot of the gray beads that I had originally bought from Miss Knight. And so I was like, okay, let me make a wrap bracelets with the material I have, just like these. These little clay beads I've had for over a couple of years or so, and I refound them. I found them again after they were stashed away, and I totally forgot about them, which is something that we do. We buy too much material, and we tend to forget what we have sometimes. And that's what I did with these. As you can see, they just random. I bought a bag of random clay beads off of someone. And that's what I did with them. I just blended them in. I used those and just blended it in with some little wood beads. And that's what I did. I just kept going until I used it. Now this, I just kept going on the wire. I didn't know exactly how many loops I was going to use with the bracelet. I just kept going until I ran out of material, and that's what I end up with. which is something that I do sometimes with the when I'm doing memory wire bracelets. I'll just keep adding material, and then whatever, once I run out, then that's how long the bracelet will be. I even made one that's like really long with like 12 loops or something on there. So yeah. But this is what's going on with me right now. As you can see, it's a little messy. I do have some little materials here. I'm actually about to get into some more bracelet sets. I have some ideas. I'm thinking of using a little random charms I just did. I have some little corks here that I have to dress up and do what I'm going to do with these. These are going to be on some bracelets as well. Some of you may already know if you've seen some of the other videos. I've talked about cork, even on the YouTube channel. I've talked about using cork, which I actually really like using cork. I've made plenty of bracelets using a cork, and they do make nice beads, nice little centerpieces for bracelets. You can cover them up with a little fabric. You can paint them. Although with the paint, you may need a few layers of paint, and you will need a little coating over to keep the paint from scraping off if that's what you're going to use them for. But think about some cork, guys. When you take you out, when you celebrate and you have a little wine or whatever, think about saving a cork and then using it. You can also cut them in half if you don't want them that long. You can cut them in half and paint them and do whatever with them. But yeah, I'll come back and show you guys any finished products. I'm going to do a few earrings as well while I'm here. But yeah, that's what's going on for right now. So I truly, truly appreciate you guys for rocking with me and continuing to support me with your comments and then the likes and all of that, and the subscribing. I truly appreciate the new subscribers. Thank you guys for stopping in and giving me a moment of your time. Okay. So you guys go and be great on purpose. As always, I truly appreciate you guys, and thank you for tuning in.